What's up, Ruthless fans? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike, and I'm back with another Tyler Perry's Ruthless video if you're new. Now, this is going to be the review and recap for Ruthless, Season 1, Episode 23. If you're a fan of Ruthless, if you love Ruthless, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on Ruthless, you get them. Now, the episode title to episode 23 is Live Bait, and the description for this episode reads, Ruth's obedience is tested. Lilo pressures the highest to expedite a plan. Brian is concerned about the Rakadushi's deviation from routine, and Andrew confronts Malcolm and Sarah. Now, when I heard that last part, Andrew confronts Malcolm and Sarah, before I even watched the episode, when I read that, I'm like, yes, thank God, man. I wanted Andrew to confront Malcolm so bad because I really like Andrew as a character, but I hate Malcolm. I hate Malcolm on this show so bad. If you guys watched my previous videos, then you know how much I hate that dude. This was a great episode, man. This was one of my favorite ones. I'm not even gonna talk that much. I'm just gonna get right into the recap. Now, when the episode first starts, we see Ruth. And it picks up exactly where we left off. You know, Ruth is on her knees in the trailer. The highest told her to get on her knees. And he had a big ass sword in his hand. So when the last episode went off, I'm like, what? Like, what the hell is about to go down right now? Like, man, I was shocked when Ruth went in there and he had a big ass sword, man. My mouth dropped. But I knew he wasn't gonna kill her though. I knew it because, like I said before, this is her show, and I know that they already filmed season 2. Without Ruth, what is this show? You know what I mean? So I knew that the highest wasn't gonna kill her. Basically, what the highest is trying to do is he's trying to test her obedience. He does ask her though if she slept with Daikon, and she says no, definitely not. And he says, yeah, right, how do I know? And she says you can ask Daikon yourself, and he says that he already did. And she says, well, there you go. He should have told you that nothing happened. The highest just doesn't believe it no matter what anybody tells him. You know, no matter what Daikon tells him, no matter what Ruth tells him, he still doesn't believe that they didn't sleep together. And at first, when he pulled that sword out, I was thinking that he saw Ruth and Daikon in the woods. Remember in the last episode when they were in the woods, I thought that maybe he saw them out there. And I thought maybe it was completely bad for Ruth. I didn't think that he was gonna kill her, but I did think that he was gonna do something crazy to her, like really punish her. And that didn't happen. He told her to put the sword to her face and cut herself because she's too pretty or something like that. So she takes the sword and she puts it real close to her face, and he tells her to stop. And then he was like, man, you was really gonna do it, wasn't you? At the same time all this is going on, we hear Daikon banging at the door because Lilo is here to see the highest. You know, Daikon is freaking out because Ruth is in there, because Tally told Daikon that Ruth is in there with the highest. And we all know that Daikon has feelings for Ruth, like really has feelings for Ruth. So just him knowing that Ruth was in there with the highest, he knew that that couldn't be good. So he was banging on the door. I don't think he was banging just because Lilo was there. I think he was banging because he was scared for Ruth. But the highest comes out and he thinks it's suspicious that Daikon was banging. You know, of course the highest probably thinks that Daikon was banging to try to save Ruth. The highest just be too paranoid because he be too high. Like he's so high all the time, and that's when he really scares people. But then he walks off with Daikon to go see Lilo, and he's like, you like my sword? Like he really thinks he's cool because he got that sword in his hand. Next we see Tally run into the trailer when the highest and Daikon leave. She wants to see if Ruth is okay. She runs in there and she's freaking out saying, Ruth, are you okay? What happened? Are you all right? And Ruth says that she's okay, but the highest questioned her about sleeping with Daikon, and Tally asked what she said, and Ruth was like, I'm still alive, so obviously I said no. I just feel like one time coming very soon, the highest is gonna snap and he's actually gonna kill somebody. Because this dude is kind of crazy, man. He's really crazy. Now next, we see Brian go to see Dale at the food mart, and we haven't seen Dale on the screen in quite some time. Like, it's been a while since we've seen him. Basically, Brian just wants to know if any rackadoochies have been into the store lately, and Dale says no. He says that it's weird because, they at least come in like every week. I think it was like every Thursday that the females go up to the store or whatever, if I'm not mistaken. But he told Brian that it's been a minute since he's seen any rackadoochie cult members up to the store. He said that's unusual because they're always up there. Now next we see the highest come back to his trailer. He still has that sword in his hand. And Lilo's like, look, you think you're cool or something? Because Lilo ain't gonna get scared of nothing, especially not even no sword. So they go in the trailer and Lilo starts going on about how Tyrone is slacking. Lilo says how he's not doing his part. He still needs to get those kids on that bus and get them up to Mexico or wherever they need to go. The highest just has excuses and Lilo doesn't want to hear it. He says, look, you better put the drugs in some condoms and make the kids swallow them, and then when they shit it out, get what's in it. When I tell you Lilo was cussing at the highest like you wouldn't believe, I mean, he was letting him have it. And you can tell the highest be getting so mad, but he can't do nothing about it because Lilo owns him. He literally owns him. He's his parole officer. He owns the trailer park. He owns everything. Now you can tell that the highest kind of wanted to take that sword and take Lilo's head off. But Lilo's seen how he was moving and he's like, look, you want to swing that sword at me? If you do, the cartel's gonna be right at your front door. If anything happens to me, it's bad. He said the cartel knows where he's at all times. So if the highest were ever to try something, the cartel would come and take everything and kill everybody. Lilo even said that he would supply a bus or a van or something, but the highest needs to get on the damn move. Now next we see Lilo go outside. He's standing next to Daikon, and Elder Mother walks up, and Lilo is just flat out rude to everybody, especially Elder Mother. I think he said, what's up, you old bee, or something like that. But he be talking to Elder Mother crazy. And then he told Elder Mother to go ahead and make him something to eat. And I don't know why he would even want to get something to eat from Elder Mother, because remember in the earlier episodes, Lilo said something like, last time I had something to eat here, I was high as hell. So why would you want to risk getting something to eat again if you think you might be high or if you think something might be wrong with the food? But he told Elder Mother to hurry up and go get him some food. Next we see Daikon going to the trailer, and the highest is just going off. He's pissed, and Daikon says, look, if you want a handle, just say the word. And the highest says, you know I can't do that. Hell no, that cannot happen. And then he told Daikon to get the hell out. Now next we see Lilo and the other Elder Mother in the finance trailer. And they're talking about the finances and what to do from here on out. With the money and stuff like that. How they're going to get the money from one place to another. Now Lilo is in there dogging people too. He's in there dogging the other Elder Mother. And behind him is Joan. He even starts dogging her. But Elder Mother comes in with his food. And he starts dogging her once again. He tells her that she needs to go curl over somewhere and die. I mean, this dude Lilo is just so mean. He has no heart at all. He doesn't care about anybody. But I do gotta say though that his character really brings excitement to the show. Like without his character, this show wouldn't be what it is. He doesn't even say thank you to Elder Mother for the food or nothing. He just starts insulting her. And then I think he says like, what's in it or something like that. And she says something special for ya. So, it's something that she doctored up and something she put in there that's gonna really mess with him. He does say the food smells good though. He said it smells like curry or something like that. And he's just looking at it. You can tell that he doesn't know if he wants to eat it. Now, like I said, Joan is behind him and she's on the computer and she starts throwing her ideas out on what they can do with doing business going forward. Lilo starts saying crazy things to Joan like, you enjoy giving blowjobs, you ever had an orgy, and stuff like that. Stuff that's making her real uncomfortable. Now next we see Cynthia and Lynn. They're still talking at Cynthia's house. And to be honest, I don't even want to really get into these two because they just annoy me. I mean, Lynn annoys me more than Cynthia. But man, these two really get on my nerves because Cynthia, she could have avoided all this. Like, come on, man. The signs were there. Malcolm, obviously he's been cheating. And as far as Lynn goes, she gets on my nerves saying that she doesn't want to be with Brian because Brian is boring. He wants to take care of her and she wants to go back to the force. She wants to do exciting things with her life. Basically, when Cynthia and Lynn were talking, Lynn doesn't want to hear anything that's wrong about herself. As soon as Cynthia points out something that's wrong with Lynn, she doesn't want to hear it. Oh, but Lynn did say that she knew Malcolm was looking at other women. She admits this to Cynthia. And if she's her cousin, why would she not admit this sooner? I think she said it was around like Christmas or something, and Cynthia had just had a miscarriage, and Malcolm tried to flirt with Lynn or something like that. She was telling her all this stuff that she should have been told her a long time ago. And she also said that Malcolm used to try all these cops' wives and stuff. And she said only the weak ones would fall for it. I just don't understand why she wouldn't tell Cynthia this a long time ago. But when Lynn was telling Cynthia that she doesn't want to be with Brian anymore and she wants a strong, independent man and stuff like that, she said there was a lot of fine men up at the Rakadushi compound, and Cynthia told her not even to mention that place, and then she got mad and left. I really think in season 2, we're gonna see Lynn join the Rakadushis, and she's gonna be a member of the cult. I really think that's coming in the next season. I mean, we've been seeing Lynn mess around all season long. You know, she was calling Daikon at the beginning of the season. She was acting like she was so interested in the Rakadushis. And just by the way she's acting, I can tell she's gonna go back to that compound. I can just tell. Now next we see Elder Mother and the other Elder Mother standing outside the showers while Lacey showers. And Lacey is so upset, she tells them that she's been raped. She was like, do you know what those men did to me? So Elder Mother was like, what did they do? And Lacey said that they raped her over and over again. And both the Elder Mothers just like laughed at her, like they didn't even care. I mean, the people in this cult are so heartless. They don't care about any human being in this place. Now next, we see Oliver try to chase after Lacey, and Zane is right there. And she tells Oliver to keep calm and to relax and to stop acting the way he is. And she says that Lacey doesn't want to talk to him. Now next we see Brian go into the chief's office, and it's funny because he's watching Poke and Melinda on screen. So he's watching the video of Poke and Melinda having sex in the office. And I imagine that this is going to be a very crazy conversation that the chief has with Poke. But Brian just wants to know if they can go back up to the compound because he says that he went to the grocery store and the Rakadushis haven't been up there recently, so he thinks something's up. The chief says, you know what? No, we're not going to go back up to that compound, but we will go up to the Morrisons. The Morrisons live like 5 minutes away from the compound, and he says that they would have heard if anything happened, if there was any shootings or anything like that. Now next we see Melinda and Poke, and she just made Poke some breakfast. She's always cooking for him. She's faking real good, and this dude's believing everything. She's really tricking him. She said that she had to go, and Poke said, no, I don't want you to go. You can just stay here with me. I want to take care of you and stuff like that. And she said she can't. She has to go. So Poke is like, where are you going? Are you going up to that Rakadushi place? And she said, no, I'm just going to take a drive. And he's just asking her over and over again where she's going. And he wants her to stay really bad. And she said, look, I promise you need some sleep, take a shower, and I'll be here when you get out. But I really think she's gonna leave. I just don't understand how this dude can be so stupid. That just proves how men act when women put it on them. Like, come on, fellas. Y'all can't be that stupid, man. You gotta know when a woman is playing your ass. You gotta really open your eyes, man. I know from experience. Now next we see Lilo go over there and mess with Joan, and he's saying all types of crazy stuff to her, and he said something like, oh, you won't be saying that when I'm effing you, or something like that. And then he ends up leaving her alone because she says she can't concentrate with him that close. And then he walks back over to his seat and he's like, man, hurry the hell up then, B. I'm telling y'all, man, this dude is just so mean. Next we see Oliver and Zane, and they're talking, and Oliver's just acting a fool like always. I mean, he doesn't know how to act when it comes to Lacey. I mean, not at all. He's been acting crazy for the last like 3-4 episodes, man. Like, he needs to chill out. Zane is telling him to like just chill out, relax, and she will let him know if he can see her or anything like that. But he's just acting crazy. He wants to know what happened to Lacey like right now. And Zane says that she's not going to tell him because if he does, then he's not going to know how to act. She says that if she tells him, that's not going to help Lacey at all. Which is true. That's very true. I like Oliver as a character, I really do, but he needs to calm down. He's gonna get himself killed. Now next, we get to the last scene of the episode. We see Andrew watching from the distance as Malcolm pulls up to Sarah's house, or should I say Andrew's house. Malcolm goes inside and he's telling Sarah how everybody knows everything, like how he's suspended and everybody at his job knows that he's sleeping with her and stuff. And then this dude gets real comfortable. He takes off his jacket, he puts his gun down, he's getting ready to sit down like he's just getting home from work or something, like he lives there. But he made a mistake because he put that gun down and he goes over and talks to Sarah. Next thing you know, Andrew sneaks up from the back door right there. He grabs Malcolm's gun. He tells Malcolm to get on his knees. And I was happy as hell when this happened. Because like I said a million times, I do not like Malcolm at all. He's probably my least favorite character on this show. But Andrew is just asking a whole bunch of questions. He basically wants to know how this started, how Malcolm and Sarah started sleeping with each other, how this happened. He wants to know if Malcolm approached Sarah or Sarah approached Malcolm. And Malcolm told him that he was the one that made the first move. And he said to Sarah, who do you think you are, moving this man in my house? Like, this dude, really? This dude? And she's just crying and crying. And honestly, I don't even feel bad for Sarah. I don't at all. She's doing that little pity shit, and I don't feel bad for her. She said that she just got lonely, and Andrew was never home, and Malcolm was there. You know, he was showing her attention. That's always a female's excuse, though, man. Every single time a female cheats, that's always their excuse, that they were lonely, that you weren't there, and stuff like that. I get tired of hearing that shit, man. Like, I know this is just a TV show, but come on, man. Come on with that shit. But I didn't feel bad for Sarah at all. Andrew was telling both of them that they better chill out, they better not move, or he's gonna put a hot one in both of them. But after this, after Andrew confronts them, that's the end of the episode. And I don't know what's gonna happen next, man. I'm interested to see what's gonna happen next because the highest wanted Andrew to kill Sarah. Now, I don't think he's gonna do it, but then again, you never know. He's pissed off in this moment. I did say in a previous video, I said, I don't think Andrew's gonna kill Sarah, but then again, if he goes there and he's mad enough and he sees Malcolm there with Sarah, then he might just do it. And this is exactly what happened. It played out just like that. Just like I said, he went there and Malcolm was there. So he might be mad enough to pull that trigger. We just gotta wait and see. I cannot wait for the next episode. It's the season finale, y'all. We came a long way, 24 episodes. The next episode is the last one of Ruthless. And then we gotta wait for season 2. But the Oval will be coming back soon. And then we get to see what happens with Barry and Ruth. That money, that $100,000 and all that. We get to see what happens. But yeah, man, I'm excited for the season finale of Ruthless. What did you guys think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Honestly, man, I'm gonna give this episode a 9 out of 10. That's my rating for this episode because I really enjoyed it. Do you guys think my rating is too high, too low? Let me know. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all Ruthless content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links to the PayPal and Cash App accounts down below in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy, Futuristic Mike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.